Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm the front desk manager at Women's Premier Fitness.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a great fitness instructor at Women's Premier Fitness.
My name is R.A.W, and I am owner, formulator, and founder of the Tierra Goes Green lifestyle program. I help people get healthy emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for a living.
Hi, my name is Larissa. I am the owner of Juice Heads ATL on Piedmont and Sidney Marcus in Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Helena Paschal, and I am an event planner as well as an event instructor. I train event planners throughout the U.S. and help them to become certified event planners.
Hey, my name is Alfred Brooks. I am a father first, as you can see, an entrepreneur, the owner and designer of Alfred's Laundry. We do custom men's pocket squares for their suits, as well as lifestyle consulting.
Okay, what kind of foods do you all eat now?
Well, I'm on Crystal's program. I started that on Monday, so I'm on her foods right now, but typically a lot of salads, chicken, wine. Not having any wine right now. Pretty healthy, but like I said, I'm on Crystal's program this week. So.
Right now, I eat pretty much a balanced diet of fruit, vegetables, and grains, and some meat products.
I am a vegan. I eat fruits, majority fruits, some vegetables, and nuts and seeds.
I aspire to eat clean. So I've been eating mostly organic produce. I do still eat meat, chicken, fish. Try to stay away from the red meat, but Miss Crystal Shae has really opened my mind to the possibilities of other things that I can add to my diet.
I am a raw food vegan.
So how did you hear about Crystal Shae and Rebirth and Wellbeing?
Crystal is a member of Women's Premier Fitness, so I've known her for a while, and she did come and do a demonstration on, with some of her foods, and they were all really delicious.
Crystal Shae attended and vended at the Atlanta's Village Market, put on by Dr. Keith Hallman. So it was an amazing experience. Crystal came over and brought me a couple samples of her food, and I was absolutely sold.
I promoted an event in Buckhead, Atlanta, at a location called Juice Heads. They have a open mic poetry night there, and Miss Crystal Shae came with some of her raw foods, and it was the first time that I had an opportunity to try anything like it, and I was knocked out. I mean, I cleaned the plate, and I was trying to steal stuff off of other people's plates too.
Crystal bounced into my shop about 2 or 3 weeks ago, suggesting that we come into a joint venture together.
I have known Crystal Shae for almost 7 years. So I've known her as a friend, and she decided to do a lifestyle change over about a year ago, and she introduced me just last year into what she was doing with the vegan lifestyle.
So what were your apprehensions, if any, in regards to raw foods?
I didn't really have any apprehensions. I've never obviously had too many raw food meals. I was thinking I wasn't going to have enough food, but actually there's plenty of food, and the whole meal for the day lasts me the whole day.
Well, first of all, I don't even like salads. I don't like anything raw. So I was very apprehensive because I like to cook. I cook all my food, so when she introduced it to me, I was like, okay. But since I trusted her, I gave it a shot.
Well, I'm a raw foodist anyway, so it's pretty hard to impress me when it comes down to already eating natural raw foods, but Crystal's food blew it out of the window.
I think like most people, I was thinking that maybe the flavor would be lacking, that maybe it would just be bland, but I came to find out that it was anything but.
I don't have any apprehensions with raw food. I did have some with others accepting raw food that come into the shop. She actually does free food for us on Thursdays for the poetry session, and that's where she exposes other people to it, but I don't have any apprehensions.
Which Raw, Rebirth, and Wellbeing program or foods did you have?
Why don't you start this time, Sarah?
Let's see, the first day we had vegan sushi, which was phenomenal. And it came with a really great vegetable salad and like a tahini type sauce. It was phenomenal with a green salad. All really, really good. I don't love sushi and I loved this. And then yesterday was my second day and I had a zucchini pasta with meatballs and sauce and some ravioli, which was wonderful, and another salad. Everything's been really great, so that's what I've had so far.
I've had everything. Well, not everything, because I know she's very creative, but I've had a good variety. I had her little mushrooms that taste like pizza bites. I've had her zucchini, 7-layer dip taco, dip something. I had the little egg deviled tomato things, but no egg, no devil. I've had a variety. I actually had her cater a few events for me, so I've had a lot of her food.
Didn't do the program, but she did bring what she calls a reception to the shop for some of our clients, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So what were your thoughts about raw foods after trying Crystal Shae's raw?
Oh, I have the same thoughts I had before. I think that raw foods are necessary for health. I think that they increase their energy and make a person happier, and it gets rid of a majority of the ailments. So the same impression from the beginning to the end.
I haven't had any of her programs yet, but Miss Crystal Shae came out to an event. It was a community event that was hosted by a friend of mine in Douglasville, Georgia. And she talked about some of her plans where, you know, for $150, she was bringing you a week's worth of food. I've talked with some of my friends and talked with my wife, and I think that that's something that we may enroll in.
I've been able to indulge in a lot of the products and her services. She came over initially and did her lunch at my home. We made raw vegan pizza and kale salads and sweet potato smoothies, and so I've had an array of things, smoothie bowls and zucchini, noodles, zoodles. So she lets me taste everything, so I have had a lot to do with the whole process, so I've enjoyed it.
So what were your thoughts about raw foods after trying Crystal Shae's raw?
I would say I am pleasantly surprised at how great it tastes. I thought it may be bland, I assume raw foods would be more bland, but that is not the case at all. The first day was actually a little spicy for my taste, but it
Very spicy, but really good.
But it was actually really good.
My eyes are open. I am awake now. I enjoy vegetables and fruit, and a lot of my meals are not cooked anymore, so that I can enjoy the fullness of the flavor of the food. I can eat bell peppers and regular peppers and mushrooms, and I don't overcook my food anymore. So I really have experienced the benefits from it because of her exposure and sharing that with me, and I'm thankful for that.
Oh, I have the same thoughts I had before. I think that raw foods are necessary for health. I think that they increase their energy and make a person happier, and it gets rid of a majority of the ailments. So the same impression from the beginning to the end.
Very, very, very impressive. Like the way that she's able to put in harmony the community within the flavors of the fruits and vegetables and seasonings and sauces, and yeah, she did an amazing job with it.
Everything was amazing. Everything was amazing. It tasted good. It made me feel good about, you know, how I was treating my body and what I was giving my body, and having my wife enjoy that food as well. You know, currently we're breastfeeding our baby, and that's the only food and nutrients that he gets, and what she eats and what she consumes goes directly to him. And it's really important that he gets the best. And so by adding items like what Miss Crystal Shae brings to the table, makes me feel good and makes me feel better about what we're giving our little guy.
Now this is a twofold question. Were you inspired, and how did you feel?
Inspired, do I want to cook? No. I definitely realize I have to actually increase my income to be able to afford her to just do it for me. I am that person. And definitely energized after her food. It's absolutely amazing, and it's great to be able to give people a true life experience to where, you know, you can still eat very, very well without the side effects.
Inspired, yes, because I don't do a lot of raw dishes. I just eat the fruit or vegetable as it comes from the ground. So she did inspire me to begin creating some raw dishes, and to engage with her more, to introduce it to my clients that come in.
I was very inspired. It's funny, when you make one shift in your life in one area, you want to make changes in other areas. So definitely by changing what I'm putting in my mouth, I'm much more aware of, I don't really drink a whole lot of alcohol, but being more mindful of how much water I'm consuming. I'm already into fitness, but just being mindful of my overall well-being.
I have been inspired to incorporate a lot of the dishes that she shared with me, a lot of the ideas that she shared with me, and I do that now even with my daughter. So we pretty much have basically a vegetarian, not raw vegan, but a vegetarian lifestyle now.
Yeah, no, I feel really good. Honestly, I can't wait every morning to see what's in my bag. The food's been great. I have a lot of energy. I mean, I always feel like I kind of have energy anyway, but I really feel like awake.
I definitely felt inspired by the food. To see a young lady put together a company like this, a business like this, that really teaches people how to take better care of themselves.
You prefer Crystal Shae, R.A.W, Rebirth, and Wellbeing's foods or service to others, and why?
I have already definitely recommended a lot of Crystal's services to just about everybody. I've blasted her on my newsletter that goes out to thousands of people. She's catered a few friends of mine. Any type of event it is that I have, whether it's a graduation party or just want to have Sunday dinner with the friends. And you know, Crystal has a great way of bringing people together with her delicacies.
I would absolutely refer Miss Crystal Shae's service and food to other people. I've already invited her to come out to events that I've hosted with other friends and community members. I feel like it's what we need to be doing.
I would definitely refer her services to others because it has changed my life. I have more energy. I feel healthier. I love it.
I would absolutely refer them to her food. Like I said, what you put in your body, it completely changes the way that your body works. It changes the way that your body performs for you. It changes how you feel. So, you know, like gas in a car. I mean, the better fuel you put in, the better it will perform for you.
And I love Crystal. I mean, I've known her before she even did this. She's just an amazing person. I'm one of her biggest cheerleaders, and she puts love into everything she does, and you definitely can tell that in the food.
Food is good. Just try it. If you're having any apprehensions about it, if you're thinking that, you know, maybe the flavor will be lacking, you're lying to yourself. Just go out there and try it. It'll change your life. It's the best stuff.
I think Crystal is an absolutely phenomenal spirit. The things that she's able to do, her ambition, her motivation, her drive, she's absolutely excellent to be able to have a contribution just to the planet. I thank God, the higher power, everything for Crystal Shae.
Just say, if you are willing to try it, I highly recommend. It definitely will change the way you feel about yourself, even your self-image. It is absolutely worth a try if you're willing to go for it. Bye!
That is really good for our community and impactful for us. That we're gonna have to take that over, man. That's a blooper.
And he's still going.
Yeah. Like that was a long one. You done yet?
That was what's wrong with him. Constipated, backed up.
Yeah, that's probably what all that fuss was about.
Yeah.
You good?